We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do we plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Leonard to Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 1. Nothing going here on that drive. To Marcus Smart. And counted at the rim.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty. But this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Hayward knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
It's a big finish.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Kemba Walker. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Shot from the lane won't go. To Hayward. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. To Leonard. The monster stuff.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Fires the 3. And the Clippers able to clear the board. To Leonard. And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
George, not easy.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 3. Montrezl Harrell with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Beverly. Shemi Ojale, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Cantor. Walker. George pins it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. To George. Paul George looking good. 4 for 5.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Latest trivia question, and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Leonard buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Walker to Hayward. For 3. Oh, Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Walker into the front court. They're down 3. To Jaylen Brown. Tough make through traffic.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Short jumper won't go down. That ends the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
To Jaylen Brown. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Marcus Smart. A drive by Brown, but he can't finish. To Paul George. And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Into the game for the Boston Celtics.
Beverly.
Number 44.
PG lets it fly. Gets a shot up off the mark. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Boston with the basketball. Probing the defense. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Beverly into the front court. Leads 4. Big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Knocked loose. to Jaylen Brown. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
From the painted area, won't go down. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. George lets it fly and strokes it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine, and you call it a day.
And he finishes at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Oh, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 20.
Paul George. It's good.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
It's LA Clippers ball. To George. Beverly. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Brad Stevens will change up his lineup. Walker. Oh, that's how it's done.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Brown with it up top. Down a dozen. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Fires the 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. That's it. First half has come to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Celtics have it to Marcus Smart. Walker shakes free and hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Leonard. Celtics have it. Walker. To Marcus Smart. And scores.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense.
When cold shooting like this starts in the second half, maybe utilize a head fake. Get that defender in the air, jump into him, create some contact, get to the free throw line.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Even to Zubats. Swats it. Beverly into the front court. His team up by 7. Patrick Beverly. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Has a chance. Beverly shot no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
George to Leonard. To Beverly. Here's a chance from long range, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Beverly into the front court. His team on top by 8. Jason Tatum sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Walker with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Hayward. They need something to go down. It's no good. If you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Oh, a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Leonard. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Cantor to Walker. Oh, had him going there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Hayward. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Patrick Beverly with a piece. Hayward.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys down 11. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Hayward. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Celtics come away with it. To Kemba Walker. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Shot. Here we go. Double team. Double team. All right here.
Paul George to Leonard. Shemi Ojale rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Hayward. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Paul George fires, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Trying to cash in. Hayward with a shot, no good. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on the scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Boston Celtics, number 37, Shemi Ojale. And number 44.
And it's Harold who comes away with the rebound. To Paul George. Driving right to the basket. George. Curling inside. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. To Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. To Cantor. Boston with 4 to shoot, and his Cantor above the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To George. He'll get it down low to Harold. It's PG for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Jaylen Brown. Easy path to the rim.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
And finishes strong.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Paul George to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. George to Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Never dare Patrick Beverly. It's a wide open 3.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Ball's controlled by Boston.
Stepping in for the Boston Celtics, number 9.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves.
Substitutions, Boston.
Paul George able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The assist from number 20.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Hayward.
Shoot that. Gotta shoot that.
4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Leonard to Beverly. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Paul George. Jaylen Brown snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Clippers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
George to Beverly. Off the assist.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Paul George. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1, Boston Celtics.
Jason Tatum tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Tatum. Tough shot. He hits.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Beverly to George. LA with 4 to shoot to Leonard. Short jumper off the mark.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie and overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Substitution being made in this one. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win a close one by 2. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.